keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And good evening. Welcome once again to Mayville State University, where one more berth in the state Class B girls basketball tournament will be decided as Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich takes on Maple River. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello along with James Martins. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. The winner of this game will hope to join those who are already qualified for the Class B state basketball tournament, along with Mayport CG, Sargent County, Bowman County, our Redeemers, Central McLean, and Edgeley-Colmont-Pelier won qualifiers today. So they'll be going to Jamestown next week. And the winner of this game will also be going there. The Cardinals 23-2 on the season, and our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 23-2 on the year. The two in that 23-2 happened on Thursday night when they lost to Mayport CG 62-29 in the region championship game. So the Cardinals may not be in a good mood today, or looking to take out some frustration on somebody. Maple River, the Raiders, are 20-5 on the year. They finished in third place after edging out Lemoore Litchfield Marion 48-47 on Thursday night. We'll check in with both coaches, Rob Scher of Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich and Nathan Hoots of Maple River, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
And we are back with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. James Martins is courtside with the very snappily dressed Nathan Hoots, the coach of Maple River.
Very snazzy, snappily dressed as well, and dressed in lines, dressed for the occasion, Nathan. Boy, I was telling you before the interview, your ladies certainly know how to win a nail-biter. I got to feel like that might be an advantage heading into this game.
Yeah, if we can keep it close, we like our chances. We've kind of been put in a bunch of different situations throughout the year, up a couple, down a couple, late in the game. Got to knock down free throws, got to get the ball in bounds, get it to our best free throw shooters. A lot of those type of things that we get to work on in practice have really paid off this year. And if we can keep it close, we've been in this situation enough that I like the opportunity that we would have to execute down the stretch.
As a team that was at the top of your district this year, I got to feel like this is a great opportunity for this new format to give your ladies a second chance.
Absolutely, yeah. We haven't been happy with how we've played thus far in the postseason, and typically, if we play the way we've played in the other format, we would have been done a week and a half ago. But with this new opportunity and being able to buckle down and play a couple really tough games in the region tournament to get here, we have an opportunity, and that's all we ask for.
Of course, Rob Scher, Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, they've got a tough squad once again. Your thoughts on the Cardinals?
They're so balanced from inside and out. They handle pressure well. They apply pressure well. We're going to have to be super physical with them and then hope that the ball goes in. It hasn't gone in well for us recently, but we're hopeful that if a couple go in early, put a little pressure. There's a lot more pressure on them than there is on us tonight. So we're hopeful that things go our way early and then we go from there.
Head coach Nathan Hoots joining us here on their Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, best of luck tonight. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, James. Again, our pregame coaches interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. More of our pregame show after this on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
And we continue with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. James Martin's courtside with Rob Scher, the coach of Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich.
Rob, I got to feel like of all the teams that would have benefited the most from a format like this, it would be your ladies. Just having to go against Mayport CG, an assignment that nobody really wants to go get a shot at the state tournament, but you get another chance here tonight.
Yeah, we went into our region championship as a 1-2 matchup, and a lot of people watched it, and I think they turned it very early. We did not come to play and compete like Mayville did, and they took it to us deservingly so. And so it's kind of we have a redemption where we don't have to end on that. We can come back and regroup and kind of end up hopefully moving and being who we are and show everybody how we do play.
Rob, of course, a great season for your ladies, but you've got a Maple River team that is hot in the tournament right now, and they want a chance at state as well. Your thoughts on the Raiders?
They're a scary team because, first of all, they're young, so they can come at you. They probably, won't know any better on getting tough situations. They play hard, and they got the point guard up top. They got some shooters, and they got an inside girl, and, they play good defense, and they mix it up, and, they're, I believe, ranked 7th, which don't go on rankings, but you go by they deserve it. They're one of the top teams in the state, in my opinion, and this is like a region championship game like the old time. You win, you move on, and you lose, you're done.
Rob, you mentioned in the game against Mayport CG, the team maybe wasn't ready to go and step on the floor. Other than that, what are the things you need to improve upon from that game in order to win tonight?
We need to move. We got stuck one-dimensional. We have a very good post player, and we wanted to go inside, but we got stuck just looking inside only and everyone else standing. And obviously you can't do that in basketball. You got to move. You got to make the defense move. You can't just stand there. It's easy to play defense on a team that stands there. And that's our main thing for tonight and our main goal for everybody. We have to move.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Rob Scher, head coach of the Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich Cardinals. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
All right, James, it sounds like the theme for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich is like a song from the late 70s by Gino Vanelli. People gotta move. This is our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, with locations in North Dakota, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhbanknd.com. More from Mayville State, including the Class A seedings for the state girls A tournament after these words on yourliveevent.com.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
Saturday, April 6th, Vikings from across the land will converge to feast and celebrate the athletes and their achievements. Vikings will raise their swords, ride their mighty steeds, bid on treasures, gems, and experiences, with the focus on supporting the kids. Join the tradition, forged in friendship and molded in the spirit of family. Viking pride.
And welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Joe Lanzillo with James Martin, so we get ready for a Class B state qualifier between Maple River and Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. The seedings have been announced for the Class A girls state basketball tournament, which begins Thursday in Minot. Thompson, as expected, is the number 1 seed. Their first game will be on Thursday night at 6:30 against the 8th seed Watford City. Botno is the number 2 seed. They will play Valley City, and that will be in the first game of the tournament at 1 o'clock on Thursday. The 3 seed, Devils Lake, they will face Northern Cass at approximately 2:45. And the final game of the day in Class A, Shiloh Christian against South Prairie Mex, the 4 versus 5 matchup. Should be some interesting games. We'll get the thoughts of Thompson coach Jason Bren on the YourLiveEvent.com coaches show this coming Wednesday night at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. And again, these are 2 teams that did not meet during the regular season. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 23-2, Maple River 20-5. Both these teams ranked in the top 10 in Class B basketball in North Dakota, the final girls regular season poll. We will return to Mayville State University and have the starting lineups for you after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Red River Valley Speedway.
Runs May through August. For more details, visit RedRiverValleySpeedway.com.
Back at Mayville State University, Joe Lanzillo and James Martins. If you believe in omens, we have had one team called Cardinals lose already today. That was Carrington falling to Valley City in a Class A qualifier. But we've also had a team that wore red and black and was called Firebirds have a win. Maybe that's not much help. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich will be in the white uniforms with red numbers, red and black trim. The Maple River Raiders will be in royal blue with white and red. And it's time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, as I mentioned. Runners up to Mayport CG in their region. Now for Maple River. Number 1, Brielle Coloran, a 5'10 junior. Number 2, Iris Richmond is a 5'6 senior. Number 3, Violet Richmond, a 5'7 8th grader. Number 12, Addison Hannig, a 6-foot junior. And number 22, Kiana Lerud, a 5'5 senior. Nathan Hoots, the coach of Maple River. The Raiders 20-5 on the season. And now for the Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich Cardinals. Number 2, Jalen Swanson is a 5'6 senior. Number 3, Meredith Romfo is a 5'7 junior. Number 12, Michaela Olson is a 5'9 junior. 13 is Cora Bading, a 6'1 senior. And number 20, Jaya Henderson, a 5'10 senior. Rob Scher, the coach of Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, the Cardinals 23-2 on the season. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. A trip to Jamestown is on the line for a berth in next week's State B Class Girls Basketball Tournament, the new Class B, we should mention. Tap control by the Raiders. And they'll go from right to left. Lerud finding Iris Richmond. Now for little sister Violet Richmond. She's an 8th grader, while Iris is a senior. Violet losing the ball to a held ball. And the ball goes to Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich on the arrow. Pressure from the Raiders. Henderson for Romfo. 3 hit the top of the board, no good. And a rebound for Anderson Hannig. Brielle Coloran losing it. Iris Richmond had it briefly. There's a wrestling match for the ball. On the arrow, it stays with Maple River. This game early on starting to look like the previous game with EKM against Benson County. A lot of battles for the ball on the floor. 15 on the shot clock. Iris Richmond for Lerud. Violet Richmond for Lerud. Shot clock winding down. Right coffin corner 3. They better get it off. They don't. Shot clock violation. First turnover of the game. Pressure again from Maple River. Romfo across midcourt on the near side as the Cardinals go from left to right. Swanson inside. Banning shot didn't go. Rebound underneath and a foul, and this will send Jalen Swanson to the free throw line. First foul of the game against Addison Hannig, her first. Raiders' first foul of the quarter. Jalen Swanson with the first of 2 free throws, and the Cardinals open the scoring. Swanson 2 for 2. Backcourt pressure from Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Kaloran underneath scores a bunny. Game tied at 2. Maple River back off on the pressure. Romfo left of the lane, entry pass tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Cardinals. 25 on the shot clock. Swanson on the throw-in. Entry pass to nobody in a white shirt. Ball was poked away, and the Cardinals get it back. And a drive by Meredith Romfo. Cardinals back in front 4-2. Violet Richmond for Lerud. From the right corner, Kaloran driving. Baseline jumper from the left from Iris Richmond, no good. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich with a rebound. Entry pass right to one of the Raiders. Kaloran's jumper, no good. Offensive rebound for Hannig, and she was fouled. First foul on the Cardinals. It's on Michaela Olson. And this will send Addison Hannig to the free throw line, the 6-foot junior. First free throw around and out. Again, a place in the state Class B tournament on the line. As Henning makes 1 of 2, and it's a 4-3 game. Henderson into the lane, lost it. And in trying to scoop save it, lost it again. And here's a breakaway layup for Iris Richmond. Raiders with their first lead at 5-4. And a foul committed by Iris Richmond. Her first and the team's second of the quarter. For Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, number 10, Audrey Bating, a 5'11 freshman, checks in. The two Bating girls are sisters. Swanson on the inbound. Turnaround from the block by Cora Bating doesn't go. Aubrey Bating has the rebound. Now Romfro. Henderson into the block, driving in and scoring is Jalen Swanson. She's got 4. Cardinals back in the lead 6-5. Almost midway through the opening quarter. Lead pass for Iris Richmond, and she took a bump. Courtesy of the Cardinals, number 2, Jalen Swanson. Her first foul, team second of the quarter. Number 10, Carly Hovelson, a 5'5 freshman, checks into the game for Maple River as Lerud will sit down. And here's Hovelson with the basketball. Around a screen to the right. Cross court caught by Violet Richmond. Iris Richmond, 3 on the way, high off the rim. Offensive rebound and a basket for Hovelson. Instant impact, Raiders up 7-6. 3 late changes in this opening quarter so far. Audrey Bating inside for Cora Bating. Doesn't get it. Raiders rebound. Violet Richmond, an 8th grader. If you're good enough, you're old enough. And here's a drive and a layup by Hovelson. Back-to-back baskets from the substitute just in the game. 9-6 Raiders. And a held ball. And the ball is going to stay with the Cardinals. Number 14, Hillary Hoven, a 5'5" 7th grader, checks in for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. A lot of their subs our junior high players. Shot off the glass and in by Cora Bading, her first points. And the Cardinals within one at 9-8. Colvison picked up the dribble, and now a takeaway. And a layup for Cora Bading. Cardinals back in front 10-9. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. A place in the state Class B girls basketball tournament on the line. The floater by Violet Richmond doesn't go. It's retrieved. It's retrieved by Hovelson, who scores. Hovelson, 3 quick baskets off the bench. Raiders back up 11-10. Here's a drive the other way. Henderson shot missing. Raiders rebound. Ahead for Violet Richmond. Hovelson. She'll try a 3. Short off the rim. Rebound Cora Bading. And quickly ahead of the crowd for Aubrey Bading to score. Aubrey's first bucket. 6 lead change. 12-11 Cardinals. As we do the 2-minute mark in the opening quarter. Violet Richmond. Whistle foul. That'll be on Jalen Swanson, her second and the third on the Cardinals in the quarter. 32, Abigail Kohlerin, a 5'3", 8th grader, checks in to the Raider lineup. Fresh shot clock, 2:01 to go in the quarter. Deep inbound cut by Violet Richmond. Round a double screen, floater up and in off the glass. Violet Richmond's first points. 13-12 Raiders. Henderson for Haven. Now into the block and a basket for Cora Bading. She has 6 in the quarter. Lead change number 8, 14-13. Cardinals in the lead. Richmond quickly seeing a gap and lays it in with a left hand. 4 for Violet Richmond. Haven. To the right corner for Olsen. Now they swing it to the left side. Dumps it in down low. The bunny missed by Romfo. Raiders rebound. Violet Richmond. Floater up and off. And a rebound for Aubrey Bading. Right corner 3 by Swanson. Bango. First 3 of the game for either team. Cardinals now up 17-15 on our 10th lead change of the opening quarter. Hovelson driving, lost it briefly. Now Brielle Kaloran. Entry pass tipped away and taken away. 4th Raider turnover. Shot clock is off. And a basket for Aubrey Bading. She's got 4. I don't think the Cardinals knew how much time that they had on the shot clock or that it was turned off because they just kind of played at their same pace. Abigail Kaloran lost the ball and older sister Brielle Kaloran kind of took a tumble. Number 2, Iris Richmond in. 3, Violet Richmond out. 22, Kiana Lerud in for Maple River. And Brielle Kaloran comes out. 6 seconds to go, first quarter. Henderson. Too hard, and that's the end of the first quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Cardinals lead by 4 after the first quarter. Back after this.
Farmers, are you
Expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Maple River with the basketball trailing Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 19-15. Biggest lead the Cardinals have had. Floater up in the lane, good. By Hovelson, she's got 8 off the bench. Jalen Swanson gives back for Hillary Hoven. Now into the block. And a bunny. For Cora Bading, she's got 8. Back to a 4-point Cardinal lead. Lob down low, caught underneath by Leyrud, but bounced the ball off her shin. First quarter stats. Maple River out rebounding Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 7-5. Cardinals shooting 53.3% from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point range. Maple River 53.8% from the line, 0 for 2 from three-point range. And we got double dribble on the Cardinals. That will be the 4th turnover against them. Maple River 6 turnovers in the opening 8 minutes. Violet Richmond. Nice catch by Iris Richmond. She's got room to drive. Will dump it down low for Haining, missing in close. And Audrey Bading the rebound. Free throw line extended. Left jumper is good by Cora Bading. She's got 10. 23-17. 6-point lead for the Cardinals. Iris Richmond tried to get a skip pass to Leyrud on the left baseline, but off a Cardinal wing out of bounds. Hovelson to inbound baseline left with 26 on the shot clock. Violet Richmond for Iris Richmond. Iris Richmond inside, entry pass tipped away by Cora Bading. 11 on the shot clock as the Raiders inbound baseline right with Leyrud. Nice pass, nice bit of patience, and Hovelson with a bunny. She's got 10. 23-19 in favor of the Cardinals. Swanson. Work it back on top for Romfo. Faked the 3 and drives down Main Street and scores. 4 for Meredith Romfo. 25-19 in favor of the Cardinals. Leyrud, Violet Richmond seeing space, shot a little too hard. Aubrey Bading a rebound. Aubrey Bading all the way, shot short, and Leyrud rebounds. Raiders down 6. Violet Richmond a 3, no, long rebound. And the Cardinals come back with it. Swanson stopped in the lane, ran into a crowd, and traveled. 5th Cardinal turnover into the game for Langdon Area-Edmore-Richmond, number 20, Jay Henderson back in. Joining Michaela Olson and Swanson. Michaela Olson in there, I think I mentioned her. And Cora Bading. High post handing off to the right side. Brielle Kolorin, right corner. Shot clock winding down. Hovelson for Lerud. Violet Richmond, bingo! First three of the game for the Raiders. Violet Richmond with 7, and the Raiders within 3 with 4:25 to go in the first half. Aubrey Bading, no. And the rebound, Hovelson, who's done a nice job coming off the bench for the Raiders. And as I say that, her pass is tipped and taken away. Kiana Lerud with the foul for Maple River, her first on the Raiders in the second quarter. 20, Claire Irie, a 5'8" sophomore in the game for the first time for Maple River. Drive from the left wing and a basket for Jaya Henderson, her first points of the day. 27-22 Cardinals, more than midway through the second quarter. Violet Richmond pulls up, yes. 9 points for the 8th grader. Raiders within 3. Looks like a 2-3 zone defensively from Maple River. Three on the way from the left wing is good. By Jaya Henderson, she's got 5. Cardinals back up by 6, their biggest lead. We had 10 lead changes in the opening quarter and 1 tie. Seeing a gap, driving, and missing is Irie. Cardinals rebound. Swanson for Henderson. Michaela Olson. Into the block for Cora Bading, threw it back and threw it out of bounds. 6th turnover against the Cardinals. And a timeout on the court on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Cardinals lead the Raiders by 6. Back after this. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Maple River took that timeout with 2:45 to go in the half, trailing 30-24. And the Raiders off the inbound. And that pass just retrieved by Violet Richmond before a possible over and back violation. Through the hands of Brielle Kolorin, out of bounds. 7th Raider turnover. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich on the attack. End of the block, thrown across the lane for Swanson. Shot was stuffed by Irie. And here come the Raiders. Brielle Kolorin from the right wing. And a foul. First foul of the quarter against Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. It's on Jaya Henderson. That's her first. Addison Hennig fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Cora Bading with the foul. That's her first. 2 on the Cardinals in the quarter. Kiana Lirud will check back in for Maple River after the first free throw, which is around and out. Lirud in and Hovelson out. 10 points off the bench. She sure got a nicer hand than that when she was coming back to the bench. Second free throw in and out. Missed both. Cora Bading had the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Aubrey Bading swing it to the left side. Henderson will drive to the hoop and lay it up and in. 7 for Henderson. And an 8-point lead now for the Cardinals, their biggest. Kaloran driving, doesn't get it. Almost like a lid on the basket. And a rebound for Romfo. Quick 3-on-2, left corner 3 on the way. Bango! Shot it by Violet Richmond, hit the bottom of the board, and it will go to. No, that's going to stay with the Raiders. .21 on the shot clock. Entry pass picked off. 8th Raider turnover. Swanson. Left baseline jumper up and good. Basket by Corey Bate. And a whistle and a foul. Jaya Henderson with the foul, her second. 3 on the Cardinals in the quarter, which has just 46 seconds to go. 1 foul to give, and then the following foul would lead to a penalty. Iris Richmond, Kaloran 3 from the left. And as Aubrey Bading was collecting the rebound, she got fouled. Violet Richmond with the foul, her first, second on the Raiders in the quarter. Doesn't look like either team is going to get into the bonus in the second quarter. About a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And a travel. Turnover 7 on Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Maple River ball with 25.3 to go in the half. They're all of a sudden down 13. And the Raiders aren't going to go for the last shot. Lerud's pass banked out of bounds. Raiders keeper with 9.8 to go in the half. Violet Richmond for Lerud. High pass to Kaloran. Time running down. Lerud, right corner 3 is good. A good way to end the half if you're Maple River. They cut the gap at halftime to 10 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 37, Maple River 27 in this Class B state qualifying game. We'll have the halftime numbers after this on YourLiveEvent.com. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Fresh trades this week at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2 2021 Delta 610s, 36-inch tracks, power shift, PTO. Call for pricing, 218-784-2961. Coming in April, new Versatile 620. This new tractor is coming in at 2023 pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill to reserve. Make your best purchase price and save thousands of dollars. Stop in and get the deal done. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime of this girls basketball Class B state qualifier, where Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich is leading Maple River 37-27 at the break. The first quarter, we had a tie at 2, and then we had 10 lead changes. Maple River's biggest lead was 9-6. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich would take command and lead 19-15 at the end of the first quarter. End of the second, the Cardinals just all of a sudden burst ahead near the end of the quarter. They had a 13-point lead late in the second quarter. Then Keanu Lerud of Maple River made a 3 to make it a 10-point gap at the half, 37-27. For the Cardinals, Cora Bading with 6 baskets for 12. She's also got 3 assists and a couple of steals. Jalen Swanson, 4 points, 2 assists. Meredith Romfo with 7 points, 7 for Jaya Henderson. Michaela Olsen-Sarda has not scored. Aubrey Bading with 7 off the bench. Hillary Haven played briefly and did not score. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, 61.5% shooting in the first half, 16 of 26. And 3 of 4 from three-point range. Cardinals 2 of 2 at the free throw line. They turned the ball over 7 times, had 12 rebounds, 2 offensive boards. Cardinals 19 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second for their total of 37. And where are my manners? This is our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Now for the Maple River Raiders. Carly Hovelson came off the bench with 5 baskets for 10 points. And also ties for the team lead in rebounds with 3. Brielle Coloran with 2. Iris Richmond with 2. Violet Richmond with 9 plus 2 steals. Addison Hannig with 1 of 4 at the free throw line for 1 point. Kiana Lurd with that 3 at the halftime buzzer. She's also got 2 assists. Claire Irie played, did not score. Abigail Kohlerin played and did not score. Maple River 12 of 25 in the first half for 48%, which is usually pretty good. Raiders 2 of 5 from outside the arc for 40%, 1 of 4 at the free throw line. 10 turnovers against the Raiders, and Maple River with 11 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side, so the rebounds practically even at 12-11, with the Cardinals having the edge there. The Raiders 15 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second, for their total of 27. As far as fouls go, no one on Maple River with more than 1 foul, and they only committed 4 in the half. For Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, Jalen Swanson has 2 and Jaya Henderson has 2. And the winner advances to the state Class B tournament, along with the winner of our earlier game, Edgeley-Colm Montpelier, the Rebels scoring a win over Benson County. The 6 teams so far in the Class B field are Mayport CG, Sargent County, Bowman County, our Redeemers, EKM, and Central McLean. The final qualifier being decided in Minot with Kenmare Bowbells taking on Grant County Mont Regent. And that's our halftime, brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough, Home, Auto, Business, Life, Farm Insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Cardinals up by 10. Start of the third quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Hillsborough American Legion and VFW welcome you to bring the family to the Hillsborough Vets Club and enjoy a great meal with a Friday night fish fries during the Lenten season, serving from 5:30 to 7 p.m. All you can eat for just $15 for adults, $4 for ages under 10. Dine in, pick up, or local delivery available. And don't forget to stop in on Saturdays from 5:30 to 7 for great roasted chicken supper. It's the best chicken around. Dine in and take out great food with the Friday night fish fries and Saturday roasted chicken supper at the Hillsborough Vets Club.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Class B state qualifier from Mayville State University. In case you missed it earlier, the pairings are set for the Class A state tournament starting Thursday at Minot State. Bottineau meets Valley City, Devils Lake against Northern Cass, Thompson, the number 1 seed, against Watford City, and Shiloh Christian against South Prairie Max. Cardinals inbound, going from right to left in the home white with red and black to start the third quarter. Shoveled into the lane and a basket for Cora Bading. 14 for the senior. And the Cardinals up by a dozen. Brielle Kaloran, free throw line extended right jumper, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Got a held ball, and that will favor the Raiders. 33 on the shot clock as they go from left to right in the traveling royal blue with white and red. Brielle Kaloran to throw it in. She's joined by Iris Richmond, Violet Richmond, Hennig, and Lerud, and a steal. And the ball off a Cardinal leg out of bounds. Rob Scher with a pat on the back to the referee saying, I know it's your job. Here's when my team does something wrong. Lerud looking inside. Now Violet Richmond, the floater up and in. 11 for the 8th grader. Raiders within 10, 39-29. Swanson, Romfo with the basketball. Cora Bading, Henderson, and Olsen, the 5 on the floor for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Entry pass Swanson on the block. Kicks it back off. Cora Bading's shot was missed and a fresh shot clock. And Henderson took a bump as she took the shot. Addison Hanning, that's her second foul. First on Maple River in the third quarter. Jaya Henderson to the line for the first time for the Cardinals today and makes the first. She now has 8 points, the 5'10 senior. Cardinals have led by as many as 13, and now their lead is 12, as Henderson makes both. Lerud for Iris Richmond. Pass tipped, and a Cardinal takeaway. Ahead for Romfo, but she lost it. Quick 2-on-1, and nice job by Swanson to pick that off. And fouled as she was going to the basket, so Swanson with 2 free throws. Handick quickly now with 3 fouls as she commits 2 in a row right there. That's 2 on the Raiders in the third quarter. Swanson with the first of 2. Number 10, Carly Holderson, a 5'5 freshman, comes in for Maple River. As Henning will sit down with the 3 fouls. Second free throw around and in. 9 for Swanson. $14-point lead for the Cardinals. Kaloran's shot is blocked in the lane. And here comes Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Olsen from the right, 3 on the way, around and off. Offensive rebound and a basket for Romfo. She's got 9. Timeout Maple River. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. The Cardinals opening up a 16-point lead. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. This one could be on the verge of getting away from Maple River unless the Raiders put up some offense and avoid turnovers like that one. And Henderson, after getting the ball, was fouled by Violet Richmond. That's her second foul, and 3 on the Raiders in the third quarter. Cardinals yet to commit a foul in this quarter. Swanson. Right corner, Romfo. Cora Bading. Working it around. Cora Bading, baseline jumper, good. 16 for Cora and an 18-point lead for the Cardinals. Lerud. Around a screen. 3 on the way from the left. Good by Violet Richmond. 14 for the 8th grader. 47-32. Trying to play maybe a little too fast there. The Cardinals throw it out of bounds. 12 out, Michaela Olsen and number 10, Aubrey Bading back into the game. No pressure from the Cardinals. Lerud just collecting that, puts up a floater, no. And the rebound almost got caught up in Lerud's feet before the Cardinals collected again. Romfo driving, ran into bodies, we play on. Violet Richmond 1-on-2, but she lost the ball to a player who was out of bounds. And Aubrey Bading, so Maple River will keep it with 30 on the shot clock. Lerud on the throw-in, baseline left. Into the lane for a wide open Addison Hanning to score. Hanning with 3, 47-34. Coaches hate to see defensive breakdowns like that. Romfo looking inside, gives back for Jalen Swanson. Richmond does well to break up that pass and tip it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals with 19 on the shot clock. Jalen Swanson, 2-3 zone from the Raiders. Swanson inside, outside for Aubrey Bading, shot no good. And a held ball after Irie got the rebound. And the ball's going to stay with the Cardinals. Fresh shot clock, 3:30 to go in the third. Swanson, Henderson wide open in the right corner for the 3, no good. Aubrey Bading hustling to get the rebound. Swanson drives, scores, and a foul. That's Hanning's 4th foul, and that's 4 on the Raiders in the quarter. So Hanning out and Brielle Kaloran back into the game for Maple River. Swanson completes the 3-point play. Swanson with a dozen and a 16-point lead. Ball almost lost by Kaloran. I thought there was going to be a 3-second call there, but instead we have a foul. On Jay Henderson, her 3rd foul, the first on the Cardinals in the 3rd quarter. So that will get 14 Hillary Hoven, the 5'5", 7th grader, into the game to replace Henderson. Lerud on the inbound baseline right with a fresh shot clock. Nice pass on the run. Hovelson missed her first shot, stole it, and scored. Carly Hovelson with a dozen. 50-36. Raiders within 14 with under 3 minutes to play in the third. A trip to the state Class B girls basketball tournament is on the line. Entry pass tipped away. It'll stay with the Cardinals with 12 on the shot clock. Romfo to throw it in, baseline left for Cora Bading. Swanson. Offensive foul on Hillary Hoven. Her first foul. That's 2 on the Cardinals in the quarter. Maple River ball. Lerud. Kaloran. Violet Richmond. Lerud, 3 on the way. Yes! Lerud with 6, both from three-point range. The Raiders with 4 threes in the game. And they're within 11 as we near the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. And contact there as Hovelson tried to steal the ball from Haven. Team foul 5 on the Raiders, the first on Hovelson, penalty in effect. Hillary Haven, H-A-A-V-E-N. She is a 7th grader. So young players getting some experience in this situation now, that will only help them in future years. For Maple River, 32, Abigail Koloran, a 5'3", 8th grader, checks in to replace Irie. Haven's second free throw off, missed both, but an offensive rebound for Aubrey Baining. A 3 from Cora Baiting, no good. Ball out of bounds, it will stay with the Cardinals. Swanson with a throw in front of her own bench. Nathan Hoots screaming on the Maple River bench. And a basket up and in for Baiting. She's got 18. 52-39. And Brielle Kaloran fouled as she was going to the basket. Haven commits the foul, her second. Third foul on the Cardinals. Lerud throws it in. Violet Richmond into the crowd. Kaloran spins. Violet Richmond. She handles the ball pretty well. 3 on the way from the left. Bango! Violet Richmond's third 3 of the game. 17 she has in the game, and the Raiders within 10. As we near the final minute, here's Henderson with a 3. That doesn't go. Rebound, Abigail Koloran. Raiders can afford to be patient. They can get to within single digits. But they want it to be a good shot. Lerud driving the baseline, scores! 8 for Lerud, 52-44. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich in the lead. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Henderson for Aubrey Baiting. Haven inside against the double team, held ball, and the ball goes to Maple River with 17.4 to go in the quarter. And a chance to get a little bit closer. Lerud for Hovelson. Lerud to the baseline. Wanted to get a baseline shot or dump it inside, but there were no teammates there. 3 quarters in the books on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. With locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhbanknd.com. After 3, the Cardinals 52, the Raiders 44. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
With James Martins, Joe Lancello with you. Fourth quarter getting underway in this state Class B girls basketball state qualifier. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich with the ball, leading 52-44. Henderson. Entry pass for Cora Bading. Three from Rumfo doesn't go, but the rebound put in by Henderson. Jaya Henderson with 8. Cardinals back up by 10, 54-44. Violet Richmond for Lerud. She likes that spot. That three didn't go. Swanson the rebound. Henderson backs up. Gives for Swanson, and now Henderson again. Swanson inside. Cora Bading shot no good, but an offensive rebound by the Cardinals. Henderson high on the right. Under 7 minutes to play in regulation. Swanson, Romfo. Into the block with a left hand. Cora Bading scores. I've got her for 20, 54-46. Here's a three on the way from Lerud. No. Yes! That ball kind of took its time. And timeout Cardinals on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Maple River with a 9 with under 6.5 to play. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. That's the letter ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Back to live action. Swanson with the ball into the lane. Off a Raider foot out of bounds. It'll stay with Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich with 15 on the shot clock. After 3 quarters, the Raiders shooting 52.8% from the field. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich calmed down to 55.3 after shooting 61.5% in the first half. Henderson blocked by Brielle Kaloran. Will the foul be on her or someone else? There was a crowd there. It's on Brielle Kaloran. Her first foul on the Raiders in the fourth quarter. Henderson 2 of 2 at the line. The senior with 11 points. Second free throw doesn't go. Iris Richmond, Violet Richmond. Right corner, Hovelson. 3 on the way by Iris Richmond is good. Iris with 5. Raiders within 7. Lob down low, and Cora Bating tried to spike it off a Raider, except the Raiders held onto the wall. Underneath, a basket for Addison Henning back in the game. She's got 5. Timeout Cardinals. Their lead is now down to 5 with 5:13 to go. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Raiders within 5, back after this.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining for the final 5:13 of regulation. Cardinals' lead, which had been 18, is now down to 5. Swanson for Aubrey Baining. Left corner, Romfo driving, blocked by Koloran. And here come the Raiders. Pass tipped, Hovelson able to get it back. Violet Richmond. Iris Richmond, 3 left corner, no. Henderson rebounds. Under 4.5 to play in regulation. A place in the state Class B girls basketball tournament on the line. Romfo. Hands for Henderson. Back for Romfo. Threw it behind to her teammate. And Violet Richmond picks it up, and she got tripped. Violet Richmond to the line. Aubrey Bating gets the foul. She should also get 2 minutes for tripping. 12, Michaela Olsen into the game for the Cardinals to give Romfo a break. No free throws there, not a shooting foul. Here's a Violet Richmond 3, no rebound, tipped out. And the Cardinals' Aubrey Bating keeps control. Midway through the fourth quarter. Swanson for Henderson. Whistle. Timeout Cardinals. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 5-point lead for the Cardinals. Back after this. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. 2 timeouts left for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, 3 left for Maple River. Richmond with 17 points to lead Maple River. Cora Bating has 20 points for the Cardinals, who have 18 on the shot clock. Henderson almost lost it to a double team. Quickly inside, Cora Bating shot, no. Rebound tipped, and it comes to Henderson. Aubrey Bating with a 3, bango. Aubrey with 7. 60-52. Cardinals in front. Henderson batted the pass away and retrieved it before it went out of bounds. Now the ball's tied up briefly. Cardinals still have it. Each team has committed one foul in the fourth quarter, so they've got fouls to give. As a three from Aubrey Bading is long. Handing the rebound and a foul. Swanson commits the foul. That's her third. Second on the Cardinals in the quarter. For the Cardinals, Swanson and Henderson 3 fouls apiece. For Maple River, Hanning has 4. Violet Richmond 2. Lerud between the circles. Holverson shovels across court for Violet Richmond. Lerud for Holverson. Violet Richmond. Lerud to the baseline. Fall on the Cardinals. Aubrey Bading, her second. That's 3 on the Cardinals in the fourth quarter. When it gets to 5 fouls, that'll be the bonus. And 2 free throws. Brielle Kaloran on the inbound for a shot clock. Into the lane and a basket for Hanning. She's got 6 in the quarter, 7 in the game. And the Raiders within 6. 2-possession game. And a double team. And a Cardinal timeout to avoid a turnover. .2:11 to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. 6-point Cardinal lead. Back after this.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Just one timeout left now for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich as we near the 2-minute mark. Swanson almost stumbled. And Cora Bading's shot doesn't go. Kaloran right wing. She'll pull up at the block. No. Offensive rebound for Hanning, and she'll go to the line. Jalen Swanson with the foul, her 4th, and that's 4 on the Cardinals in the quarter, which has 1:51 to go. Hanning with 7 points, 1 of 4 at the foul line. First free throw good. Michaela Olsen out. Meredith Romfo back in for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Free throw number 2 on the way for Hanning. And I feel like I'm at the Masters golf course. Hanning makes them both. 8 in the quarter for her, and the Raiders now within 4, the closest they've been in quite some time. Swanson down the sideline, double teamed. Gets a pass away to Aubrey Bading. Now down low, there's an open player, and that's Cora Bading to score. She's got 22. 62-56. 2-possession game. Lerud baits a 3. That's her 4th of the game. Lerud with 14. It's a 3-point game, a 1-possession game. Henderson across midcourt. Baseball pass for a wide-open Cora Bading, who scores. She has 24. 64-59 Cardinals. 1 minute to play. Richmond driving. Violet Richmond 3. Bingo! Her 4th 3 of the day. 20 for the 8th grader. It's a 2-point game. Timeout, Maple River. 42.8 seconds to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Cardinals by 2 with a trip to state on the line. Back after this.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
This timeout brought to you by Bank North. It's values-based banking, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The possession arrow favors Maple River. 4 fouls against Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, so their next foul will put Maple River at the free throw line. 26 on the shot clock. Swanson's pass picked up by Violet Richmond. A chance to tie or take the lead. Violet Richmond. 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Lerud, left corner 3, air ball. Stepping back is Hovelson. Timeout Raiders, 13 on the shot clock, 19.3 to go in the game. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. With locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. The finish coming up.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Maple River ball, 19.3 to play in regulation. 13 on the shot clock. Lerud and Violet Richmond with 4 threes apiece for the Raiders. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Or at least go ahead with a few seconds to go. Lerud, Violet Richmond, driving, shot blocked, but a foul. Violet Richmond to the line with 8.5 seconds to play. That's Jaya Henderson's 4th foul, penalty in effect. Violet Richmond has not been at the line today. That one good. 64-63. We haven't been tied since 2-all. Number 2 on the way. We're tied now. 64-64. 8.5 seconds to go in regulation. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich ball with 8.5 seconds to play in regulation. Tied at 64. If there's a tie-up, the arrow will favor Maple River. They're not rushing. Aubrey Baining's three around and out, and will play another 4 minutes. Another 4 minutes to determine who's going to go to this A Class B girls basketball tournament. After 4 quarters on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Overtime after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
With James Martin's Joe Lancello with you, we're going to overtime for a spot in the girls state Class B girls basketball tournament. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich led by 19-15 at the quarter. They were up 37-27 at the half, led by as many as 18 in the third quarter. Their lead was 8, 52-44 after 3. And we're now tied at 64, courtesy of 2 Violet Richmond free throws with 8.5 seconds to play in the overtime. Maple River will be in the bonus as the Cardinals are at the limit of 5 fouls. That carries over into the overtime. Maple River with just 1 foul in OT. Cardinals win the tap. Swanson, who's got 4 fouls, as does Henderson. Meredith Romfo for Henderson. High post Cora Bating. Cora Bating with a 3, air ball. Kalurin rebounds. The Raiders haven't led since 9-6. They've got a chance to go ahead now. Violet Richmond scooting into the lane and scoring. 66-64, our 11th lead change. The previous 10 were all in the first quarter. Swanson driving the baseline, circles back, dumps off for a bunny that doesn't go, and Kalurin rebounds. Under 3 minutes to go in the overtime. A trip to the state tournament on the line. Pick and roll, Kalurin hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hanning. Hanning has 10 points in the fourth quarter in the overtime. It's a 4-point lead. Aubrey Baning, and that'll be called as a blocking foul on Maple River. Foul on Carly Hovelson. That's her second foul. Second on the Raiders in the quarter. Not a shooting foul, but it is a fresh shot clock with 2:26 to go in the overtime. Lob for Cora Bating. Romfo through her hands. Maple River ball with 2:22 to go in the overtime, leading by 4. Violet Richmond yo-yoing the dribble. Kalurin down low for Hannig, who is fouled. And she'll shoot 2. Foul on Jalen Swanson, that's her 5th, so she fouls out with 2:05 to go in the overtime. She'll leave with 12 points. And the senior hoping this isn't her final game. Iris Richmond will shoot 2 for the Raiders. Rob Scher knows he's got 1 minute to make a substitution after a player fouls out. Michaela Olson comes in. Taking as much time as he can, not only just, basically to give his team a breather. Handing up the line. First one good. Hanning went 1 for her first 4, and now she's 3 of 3. 69-64. Raiders in the lead. Free throw number 2 is good. 6-point lead. 70-64. Left corner 3 up and in by Cora Bading. Her first 3 of the game. Cardinal timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Back after this.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, at 701-436-5777 or use the QR code to connect with the agency.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. No timeouts now for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. Full court pressure. Maple River with a 3-point lead in the ball. And any Cardinal foul will lead to 2 free throws. Kaloran seeing a gap. Shot out of bounds. Last touched by the Raiders. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich ball. It's a 1-possession game. Henderson on the front court for Romfo. Cora Bading. Henderson driving and lost the ball. 1:20 to play in overtime. Violet Richmond yo-yoing the dribble. Behind the back dribble. Nearing the final minute of overtime. Lerud for Hanning, back for Lerud. Nice catch by Violet Richmond. Shot clock winding down. Hovelson was able to dump it off, and Hanning scores in the nick of time. 5-point lead. Shot by Cora Bading doesn't go. Rebound. Last touch by the Raiders. Cardinal ball with a fresh shot clock at 35 seconds, or 0.6 of a second difference. Maple River timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. The finish after this.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Cardinals trailing by 5 in the 2-possession game. Catch and shoot 3 by Rumfo. Air ball. Rebound in and a foul. Aubrey Bading to the line. Hovelson commits the foul, her third. That's 3 on the Raiders in the fourth quarter plus overtime. And the 3-point play. Aubrey Bading with 10. Raiders get it across midcourt. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich had to foul, and they did. Meredith Romfo commits the foul, her first. 2 free throws for Violet Richmond, who sent us to the overtime with 2 free throws with 8.5 seconds left in regulation. First free throw short. 22.9 to go in the overtime. Shot clock off. The possession arrow will favor Maple River if we get a held ball. 1 of 2. It's a 3-point game. And Brielle Kolorin with a foul. 4 now on the Raiders. They have no more fouls to give. 2 fouls on Kolorin. So the Raiders will back up and set up on the half-court defense. Henderson for Olsen. Henderson. Entry pass, Rumfo. Missing. Tied up ball, held ball, and the arrow favors Maple River with 8.5 seconds to play in overtime. Raiders will inbound length of the floor. After this Maple River timeout, 8.5 seconds to go in the overtime. A 73-70 lead for Maple River. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Raider ball, 8.5 seconds going overtime. Maple River up. They don't have to get it across midcourt, actually. There's not enough time, and so the foul committed. Aubrey Bading commits her third foul, penalty in effect. Carly Hovelson, a freshman with 12 points, has not been to the free throw line today. Free throw off the bracket, no. One made free throw will make it a 2-possession game with 5.3 seconds to go in overtime. It's not a 2-possession game. Free throw in and out. A last chance. A heave up, short of the rim. And Maple River's going to state. The Maple River Raiders. And a second tough loss for the top team in Region 1 in Class B. They lose to Mayport CG in the region title game and now fall to Maple River in overtime. I tell you, they're going nuts, but you can see that. Maple River improving to 21-5 on the year, and they will go to the state Class B tournament. And the final score in our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. The final in overtime, Maple River 73, Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 70. James Martins will be downstairs with some post-game comments after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Maple River with a come-from-behind 73-70 victory in overtime over Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich. James Martins is courtside with our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And he's with the youngest of the Maple River Raiders, Violet Richmond.
Thanks, Joe. Violet, quite a crazy comeback. You guys were down by double digits in the second half. First of all, you're just an eighth grader. Is this the craziest moment of your entire life?
Yes, it is. I've never experienced this. I'm so grateful.
Watching Coach Hoots from up above, you can tell he's got a lot of energy, he's got a lot of excitement, got a lot of words of wisdom as well. What was he telling you, ladies, when you were down by double digits?
Game's not over, and we just need to chip in, get a stop every position.
This is a very tough Langdon team that you just defeated tonight. What was the key?
I think just slowing down drives helping, because in the first half we didn't have great help, and then I feel like we picked that up in the second half.
This is the first time, probably in a long time, that Maple River has made a state tournament, and the first time ever that you're going to make a state tournament. What are you looking forward to the most?
Competing with teams that we lost to in regions and hopefully winning.
What does this moment mean to you to have this special arena, special atmosphere, all the crowd, and the overtime? Is it too much, or were you able to handle it?
We were able to handle it, knowing that the crowd was on our side when we came back, so it was just a great feeling.
Violet Richmond, eighth grader, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Violet, congratulations. Go enjoy this with your team.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
Okay, James, thanks very much. Violet Richmond, she may sound like an eighth grader, but that's the only part of her that seems very young, very mature on the basketball court. As she helped Maple River defeat Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich in overtime 73-70. We'll take a break and we'll get to our other post-game awards and run down the scoring after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 20th.
Now,
Minnesota, new exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus annual bull sale Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
Saturday, April 6th, Vikings from across the land will converge to feast and celebrate the athletes and their achievements. Vikings will raise their swords, ride their mighty steeds, bid on treasures, gems, and experiences, with the focus on supporting the kids. Join the tradition, forged in friendship and molded in the spirit of family. Viking pride.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
with James Martins, Joe Lancello with you as Maple River came back from an 18-point deficit in the third quarter to beat Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 73-70 in overtime and advance to the state Class B girls basketball tournament. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich led by 19-15 at the quarter. There were 10 lead changes in that first quarter and one tie. The Cardinals would go up by 10 at the half, 37-27. They would lead 47-29 in the third quarter. Maple River fought back to finish the quarter on a 15-5 run and cut the gap to 52-44 after 3. The Raiders tied the game on 2 free throws from Violet Richmond with 8.5 seconds to play in regulation. That tied it at 64. And then in the overtime, the Raiders getting 2 big free throws from Addison Hanning and 2 baskets from Hanning. Hanning had just 1 point in the first half. In the fourth quarter in the overtime, Hanning had 14 points for a total of 15 on the game. Violet Richmond led everyone on Maple River in scoring with 25 points. She also had 4 steals, 5 assists, and was 9 of 14 shooting, 4 of 6 from three-point range. Addison Hanning, 15 points, 6 rebounds. Keanu Lerud, 14 points, 4 three-point baskets, part of that, along with 4 assists. Carly Hovelson off the bench, very critical in sparking Maple River in the first half. She finished with 12 points and 3 assists and 6 rebounds. Iris Richmond, 5 points. Brielle Coloran, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Claire Irie and Abigail Coloran did not score. Maple River, 56% shooting from the field and 56.3% shooting at three-point range. And the Raiders 8 of 14 at the foul line, 57.1%. 17 turnovers against the Raiders. They had 24 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side. Maple River 15 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 17 in the third, 20 in the fourth, 9 in the overtime for their total of 73. For Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, they were led by Cora Bading, the senior, with 27 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 assists. Aubrey Bading, her sister, had 13 points, a team-high 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jaya Henderson, 12 points, with 5 rebounds and 5 steals. Jalen Swanson with 9 points. She fouled out with 2:05 to go in the overtime. Meredith Romfo with 9. Michaela Olson started, did not score. Hillary Hoven played and did not score. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich shooting 48.3% for the game. They shot 61.5% of the first half, but after intermission, 37.5% from the field. The Cardinals were 5 of 17 from three-point range, 29.4%. And the Cardinals were 9 of 12 at the foul line for 75%. The Cardinals committed 17 turnovers, so that was exactly even. 29 rebounds for Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich, 13 on the offensive side. The Cardinals, 19 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second, 15 in the third, 12 in the fourth, 6 in the overtime for their total of 70. And Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich finishes the year 23-3. Maple River is now 21-5 on the year. And the Raiders will join Mayport CG, Sargent County, Bowman County, our Redeemers, Edgeley Cole Montpelier, Central McLean in the state Class B tournament. James, do you know how the last game between Kenmore Bowbells and Grant County turned out?
Yeah, I do. It's a final score, 60-42. The Hawkers move on to the state tournament, so Maple River, the only upset of the day, A or B.
So that's Kenmore Bowbells?
Kenmore Bowbells, yep, is on.
Okay, I didn't realize they were the Hawkers. Okay, so we got that field set. If you want to stay up late, the pairings and seedings for Class B will be at 11 o'clock tonight, according to the North Dakota High School Activities Association. And in case you missed it earlier, the Class A pairings are set. Thompson is the number 1 seed. They will play Watford City Thursday night in the first evening game at 6:30 at Minot State University. Bottineau is seeded second. They'll play Valley City in the tournament's first game at 1 o'clock. At 2:45, Devils Lake, the 3rd seed, against Northern Cass. Thompson against Watford City, as I mentioned. The final game of the day, Shiloh Christian against South Prairie Max. All those games at Minot State University. Semis on Friday, championship game a week from tonight in Class A. And again, Class B, we don't know the pairings or seedings as of yet. It'll be interesting to see how Maple River fares, because a win over a very highly ranked Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich team ought to score some points, you would think.
Yeah, I would think so. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, it's all different, and that's what the committee takes into consideration, is they take into consideration, wins over quality opponents and head-to-head and all that. So it'll be an interesting decision. I'm glad I'm not the one making it.
Strength of schedule would be the key there very much. And that is going to do it for us today here from
we got our
Mayville State University. Oh, not quite yet. You are correct, sir.
We don't want to forget about our precision play or our post-game connection there.
Precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Precision play, I'm going to go with the three-pointer that Keanu Lerud made for Maple River at the halftime buzzer. That cut the gap to 10 at the break, and that maybe gave a little spark to the Raiders in the second half. For the second half, you never know. Precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com. Precision play of the game with 8.5 seconds to go. Violet Richmond of Maple River, 2 free throws. 8.5 seconds to go in regulation. Ties the game at 64 and sends us to overtime.
A good post-game connection there, Joe. I was going to ask, maybe you had a second precision play of the game, but a post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. How many threes did Maple River end up with tonight?
9.
9? It seemed like more. Well, I was just going to say, you live by the 3, you die by the 3, and Maple River lives tonight. They live to play another night. Hats off to Coach Hoots and the Raiders. We'll see them at state, or they will go to state, I should say, coming up this week. So
the Raiders live by it all right. 9 of 16 from three-point range in the game. Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich were 5 of 17. Should be fun next week in Jamestown for Class B state tournament for the girls, and Minot Class A for the girls. And that will do it for us tonight here from Mayville State University. Thanks once again to Dave Nelson, the activities director at Hillsborough Central Valley. He's been the tournament manager. B.L. Caloran and family wanting to say hi. Dave, a great job with the tournament, even though I never did have any of his wife's chili tonight. But Tammy did a great job in the hospitality room, for sure. Thanks very much to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your patronage and even just stop in to say hi and thank you for allowing us to cover high school sports on yourliveevent.com. And the bottom line, thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast today. For James Martins, I'm Joe Lancello. The final here in this final Class B State Girls Basketball Qualifier in overtime, Maple River 73, Langdon Area-Edmore-Munich 70. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.